Hello, 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 and welcome to yet another episode of Factorio. Sorry, I forgot to put on my shirt. Salutations Daunted, ahoy Daunted. Daunted es arrivo. El arrivando. Last episode, we were... Don't mind these playthroughs. I'm just doing other playthroughs while we're off stream. We were just about to go to Gleba. Our ship is ready with goodies on it, ready to go and start our journey. And yeah, we've procrastinated long enough. We did some. We installed our big power plant here. Our nuclear reactor. This is going to provide us with a tremendous amount of power. 2.3 gigawatts more day for a very long time. And we can, when we deplete all of that, we can build another one. So, yeah, this is going to serve us for the rest of the game. Pretty good. This one, no reason to break it up. You could just sit there and do its thing until we need that space for some reason. Yeah. Our science production is sort of okay. It's kind of, maybe, not quite, yeah, kinda. Blue science is still annoying. But enough procrastination. We need to go to Gleba. So let's turn off our logistics, personal logistics, and we can drop all of our items here. So we don't get robbed by the logistic network, and we can go... no, ammo. I always forget to unload my ammo. And let's go to the Lone Wanderer. I love the missile launch animation and the sound. So cool. Sorry, getting a little burpy there. Launch is trying to escape. Yeah, I'm streaming a little bit later today because we just finished the Casting Citadel Open, the StarCraft 2 tournament. So that was a lot of fun. But now we're here. So we might have a shorter stream today. But I did not want to miss a day of our Factorio playthrough. Because I'm very eager. We haven't even added Gleba into our circuit condition thingy. And let us go to Gleba. Flying through space. Is the music working? I mean, just... No, it's just quiet music. It's quiet space music. Oh, so that's where I recognize the voice from. You do sound like Still Mode from Crikey Ducklings indeed. Though you sharing the same name was just a coincidence, indeed. It's another steel mold. Do you know how many of us there are? I'm not sure. I know there's a steel mold on YouTube who, because I couldn't get the YouTube name steel mold properly. At least not the username. But I did get the channel name, so yay. I also did some work while we were on some of our spaceship designs. So at some point I will want to upgrade our ship here. We do need the rocket turrets for that as well. So this will be what we upgrade the Lone Wanderer to at some point, with a ton of storage and just a big robust ship that can go anywhere we want it to go. And enough procrastinations, we have arrived on Gleba. First things first, let's drop our cargo landing pad. And did we bring any oh, I didn't bring any cargo expansions. Right. And let's get down there. Oh, I am very excited. I did see there's a mod that adds planet graphics to this DLC, and I very much want to try that one. Okay, we have arrived on Gleba. Let's grab our thingy here. This is how we scout. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. We have red ground on this side, green soil on this side. Let's go do some more scouting around here. This thing has a radar and it doesn't require power, so it's very good, useful for scouting when you just land on a planet. So I'm just going to do some scouting before we start dropping items here. And I think we actually, where we dropped is actually ideal for a base. We do have some creatures here. So we need to be watchful of that. Did I bring any radars? Of course I didn't bring radars. Why would I bring radars? What would radars be useful for when you're trying to scout? See, I knew I was going to forget something very important. There we go. Okay. Hoo-wee. We have a robust green area here, and a robust red area here. Ooh-wee. And I think what we shall do, we'll build up our base right here in the center, with the main street right here in the middle, and going up and down here. Ooh! This will be a Cardo, this will be a Decomanus. Perfecto! While we're here, we need to cut down some Numako and process this stuff. This does release spores into the air, as you can barely see here. So we gotta be careful with that. That's the thing that attracts the local wildlife to our base. Where's our crafting? Actually, let's turn this off. Wait, why can't we process... Ah, we need to mine the copper and the... Mine Yumako tree. I did! I mined a Yumako tree. Why did it not give me the thingy? Okay, that was weird. Okay, that's jelly stem. Because I need the agriculture first. Okay, there we go. Now it gave us. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so this is how we mine for iron. And we should have copper over here, I think. And there's some copper. Let's grab that. And I'll research a whole bunch of other stuff for us. And now we can process all of this and this. Okay, I believe we dropped somewhere here, right? Where's our template? This. Maybe like so. Okay. And here, I think we'll just do it like this. I think this will be a good location. I am hoping. There we go. Just turning off my automatic build because I don't want my robots, if I have any, to automatically build this as soon as I drop this thing. As soon as I drop items from orbit. This is currently just for marking our future plans. We're not quite ready to build concrete here yet. I just want to gauge where I want to put things. And then we're centered here. This is it centered? I believe this is centered. Yeah. Here, to from here, to from here. And this will be the basis of our logistic network. Let's put down this thing again. In a position where we have some space to expand. And now we can start dropping things from orbit. Drop the robots and more robots. And for these and these. And a bunch of these and these and a whole bunch of these. All the greeny thingies. Should probably start with the electric engines. All the steel. They drop the concrete too. Solar power won't really be that useful. Not here. Okay. Let's grab the steel. Let's grab this and this. First of all, let's make ourselves a rocket silo. Oh, we need the pipes. Some pumps. We'll probably need solar just for the start. And these, some of these, we don't need pump jacks in this area. 10 of these, a bunch of these, some of these. Ah, we don't have room anymore. Okay. Let's make that. These we don't really need just yet. Okay, now that we used all of our concrete, we can start building things. Need to set up here for now. Some solar power. I didn't grab the solar panels. Bloop, bloop. Some of these as well. Good measure. Gleba is not exactly known for having good solar energy production. Okay, that's all the solar panels we have. Yeah, it just doesn't have the power production. Even during daytime. These are working at a minus 50% capacity. So grab these. Start setting up some storage here for the logistics network. It's just for now. Okay, I'm gonna leave a few robotics logistics robots for myself, not logistics, construction robots for myself, and the rest can go in here. Damn it. forgot to pick up the logistics robots. Okay, let's clear up some of this stuff. It does do damage, so we need to be careful. Should probably make a bunch of repair packs. Okay. Wait, we didn't bring any big mining drills? That's not smart. Very not smart. Let's put a bunch of nuclear. Turrets. Let's have a bunch of extra ammo. A few of these for good measure. Actually, you know what? Let's drop all of these materials. There we go. Oh, we do have some cargo bays. Let's drop these. Thought we didn't have any. And we have some radars. I did bring the radars, see? I'm not a complete idiot. There we go. Now, set up a bunch of radars. So we can get some scouting done. Yep. Ah, we need stone. Oh, okay, I did bring the mining drills. Let's set up some mining drills. We'll start mining this thing, because it's right in the middle of our bus. Central bus. Yep, make sure we draw as little power as possible. And this is something that's going to be very needed pretty soon. Actually, let's put this here and this here. Can have this thing here, and you can build a stern landfills. Yeah, this is all going to be very slow with the little power that we actually have. We are going to need. I'm just going to copy paste the this setup right there, because that'll do for a start. I turned into a blueprint. Save it here when you have the power. We are going to remove this stuff. And remove these. Because they're not part of the power scheme. This can also be moved away. I don't think we need it. The footprint situation isn't ideal here, but I believe we can manage. Come on. Water can basically come from almost anywhere here, so it's not really a problem. Nothing we need to worry about too much. I don't want to put it on green area. We want some of our production here. This is something I wouldn't want to move later on in the game, so I want to put it in a position where it's not going to get in the way later on. I think this is the best place, actually. Yeah, right there where these guys are. Can remove this. Where is it? There we are. Why are you upside down? There we go. And once we have power working, we should be good. I didn't drop any of these. So some storage tanks. And we do need to build an offshore pump. Where's our nearest water? It's right there. It's a little bit harder on Gleba to see where the water access is. Once you do, it's fine. There we go. You got water. I don't have enough heat pipes. Nar. I suppose what we could do is remove this side and then add specific ones here, just to be a little more material conservative, and do the same thing here. You know what? In fact, we can remove all of these. Just to make sure we at least have one side of this thing working properly. Okay, I broke the one that is... the one that has all of its burners and turbines. Okay. I had enough power in the logistics network to actually feed these things. And now it's just a matter of grabbing some uranium ore and... not ore, uranium fuel cells and burninating. There we go. It starts to go up. We do need those circuits going. Because they are the ones controlling the system. Don't worry, they'll have power pretty soon. Okay, we need 2 more of these. And did I not make a couple of... I did not make a couple of these. There we go. Let's double check these, that they are set properly. Original stack. Stack size. Read hand content. Good. Okay. Temperature is rising up. Do we need... I don't think we need any more heat exchanges. We don't need... We need let's say about 20 stages. This is 28. And here we have 44. So we need 16. So give me 20 of these. Give me 200 of these. We don't need any nuclear reactors at the moment. We can bring some more uranium fuel cells and the rest of these materials just to have them. Anything else we need here? I think we're good. No. Okay, we go to Novice. Purchase some stuff. There we go. We've got power. Yeah. Not exactly at full capacity yet, but it's fine. We'll get there. Don't worry. Okay. Average temp looks good. Steam is building up. Why aren't you connected to the network? Okay, does that mean that you are disconnected? Why are you disconnected from the network? It's not good. It's my alarm. Okay. We've got power, basic power set up. You know what? Fill this up. I don't care. I'm gonna need a lot of these. Okay, now that we have power, let's set up a bunch of... do we still have the radars here? No. Okay. Let's set up a radar array. Somewhere off the beaten path, so we don't interrupt everything. Where's the radar? There we go. There we go. Yeah, just start scanning. Okay, what research do we need? Okay, we need to get to make nutrients. So we can get a biochamber. And we're going to need some pentapod eggs for that as well. In the meantime, let's finish up researching that laser shooting speed. And we can do nutrients like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll give us artificial soil and biochamber. Biochamber is the important bit here. There we go. We do need pentapod eggs for this. I did not save before we went... Okay, we saved yesterday before we went to Gleba. Let's go grab some pentapod eggs, shall we? We do have our shield up, right? We are running out of ammo. Yeah, let's get some more pentapod eggs from here. Oh, we're automatically picking them up. That's nice. I didn't know that. Now we need to build some biochambers. Oh, we need some landfills for that. Bim, 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 bim. We need as many biochambers as we can get, because all of our production is going to be, well, most of our production is going to be based on these things. Let's cancel these, so we stop wasting those. Let's clear up the central area. These are exploded thingies. Want to clear them out so they don't destroy our shit. And clear this. And we have ourselves a cleared central area. Let's make more biochambers. Alright, that was fast. Let's continue with this for a minute. While we're working on our Gleba research thingies. Yeah, actually we could make these. Using these materials. And we are going to need some of the nutrients. Where's that? Okay, there we go. Collect nutrients from spoilage. There we go. Because this has productivity bonus, so we make more of our available materials. Now we are going to use bells on Gleba, which means forward planning. I'm going to need a whole bunch of I think I'll start with nutrients here. Well, that's right in the center, we can send it everywhere. And then we'll start with bioflux production. We will have to think this through as we go along. Oh, we need more earth. Okay, that was the last pentapod egg. Could go and grab some more over there. This needs water and nutrients. I'm not going to start with building elaborate pipes just yet. Do we have any water in the area? It's all the way over here. It's okay, we have a bunch of pipes. Actually, let's put it here. I don't want to waste all of our explosives, cliff explosives on this stuff. Ugh. For a second I thought we had a stomper on our ass because this thing just made a noise that startled me. So this will be our mall area. I'm starting the very beginnings of our production here, just so it's a little more convenient. Okay, what we need to do is make a bunch of nutrients from the spoilage we have. And go and grab a few more Pentapods, Pentapod eggs. And I want to grab some Yumako there so we can make yeah, some more efficient, effective nutrient recipes. We only need a handful of Pentapod eggs there, so it's not going to be a problem. Right now I'm just trying to manually build a bunch of biochambers here. Yumako's processing. Let's make it straight into nutrients. There's some Pentapod eggs. Why don't we have water? Ah, because the pipe is not connected. Could put some productivity modules there. Nah, we'll just use more of our nutrients. Yeah, I did not think this through. First, before we do this, we need a chest that will buffer it. And this will work only if there's egg here is more than 0. Ah. No. Blacklist the spoilage. The spoilage will have to be extracted some other way. And you will make us this stuff. This will make us some nutrients, and this will make us some nutrients, and this will make us some nutrients, and this will make us some nutrients. Mm-hmm. There we go. You can go here. Now everybody's getting nutrients. Landfill over here. Let's go get some more. And since spoilage from those things means pentapods, let's put a bunch of lasers here for some defense. And of course you need some nutrients. I think when we get to about 30 biochambers, or maybe 40, we should have enough. Okay. The efficiency modules are very helpful early on in the game. They don't, when biochambers don't use power, they don't use electricity, they use the nutrients as power. And efficiency modules reduce this consumption of nutrients by a lot, which is very helpful. Okay, Lone Wanderer, do you have materials for us? Still loading up. How's the novice rocket fuel and everything? We're running low on rocket fuel, which is not good. It is working at full capacity, so it's fine. We can expand it a little bit more here. It's not super important at the moment. Okay, there we go. We almost 40 of these. Okay, we don't need that many pentapod eggs. I think we can dispense with this. Okay, one more. Just so we finish up nice and clean here. And all the rest will be for biochambers. As many as we can get. And this will have iron. This will have copper. And now we've got ourselves some iron and copper smelting. Ah, you're out of nutrients. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Not for a while. Let's open up our logistic network. Get ourselves equipped here. I mean, we've got the power, the robots are not overburdened by this. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. Okay. Alright, we're out of nutrients. You can make it like so. You can use this spoilage. Doesn't make a lot, but it makes some. Okay, this one's out of nutrients. You need nutrients to make nutrients, and you need more nutrients to make more nutrients. Okay. Eight more. What are we doing here? We're still waiting on some... Wait, why aren't we making any turrets here? We are making them, just very slowly. Okay, we're almost finished here. Oh, did I bring any? I didn't bring any electromagnetic plants. For making circuits. We should drop by Fulgora. Do we have any available here? Yeah, we've got 20 of them actually. Look at that. We've been making some holmium. Who knew? Oh, we're out of iron. Let's go mine some iron. Yeah, I have robots. What am I doing? I also need some calcite from Vulcanus for making more materials. There you go. Ah, no, they ran out of power before they reached the iron storage. Okay. Whoop. One more, one more. And last one. Alright. Okay, we got a... Ooh, we made 86 of these. Plus these three. Yeah, so let's break this down. We don't really need that. We need to set up our main bus situation. Okay. It'd be nice to have some water around. Okay, should we leave this? No, we wanted to make this to make nutrients. Hopefully it's enough. Just double check that we're not misaligned or anything. Okay, we can repair things. This will be for restarting the system. And this will be here. No, we don't want that. That's what the water is. Well, it won't be there for forever. Actually, it's not really going anywhere, so... Man. Don't have to break it down just yet. Okay, this will be for beacons. Yeah, that makes more sense. This will be for beacons. Now, you will be this thing. And this will make nutrients from bioflux. We'll start with these. Make it simple. You need a bioflux in. You need nutrients in. Actually, how did that template go? Right. This is what I used in the previous game. I'm trying to improve on this design. So we're gonna try and get it like so. So this is the in. This will be the out. And you're gonna have this to do the same here. This will be the in. This will be the out. Like so. It only needs 5 bioflux. So let's use smaller for the in, bigger for the out. It's the same shtick here. However, I think I did it the opposite though. Hold on. Trying to remember things I designed 2 years ago, basically. Right, we want... Huh? What am I doing? So I put the Book of Gleba here. Book of Vulcanus here. What am I doing so differently here? Ah, okay. Okay. Got it. The outside is from here to here. And then you go like so. And then this goes there. And this goes from here to here. And now this is the out. This is the in. No. So. And then the same thing over here. There we go. And now this can be like so. And now we have the room to bring this. There you go. So now these will drop into this. Can we have it without the blinky stuff? There we go. Okay. So this will drop into this side of the lane, which will move to this side and go here, and it will drop on the outside of the lane as well. So this is Biflux in nutrients out. Now this will need to be the same, but it will be for Let's copy this thing. Okay, and that's our... Okay, and that's our spoilage. Out. Let's use filters. Spoilage. Inequality. Just in case. And you will be no anything but the spoilage. Actually, you know what? Let's whitelist this just so we know exactly what goes where. These filters are not necessary for filters, they're more for visual confirmation. So let's make this so. Yeah, we're not not need quantity just yet. So this is spoilage, and this is the in for the nutrients. Right? And you will have nutrients out. And also you'll have spoilage out. There you go. Actually no, you don't use spoilage. Yeah, you don't need this. You just need the nutrients out. And let's, for the sake of argument, output priority is going to be this, which will be spoilage in. Right into this thing. Okay. Still need this system as well. Let's flip it. So we get spoilage on both sides. And now we need to deal with spoilage on the end of this line. So we should have a system here. Yeah. This takes the spoilage and puts it in here. So spoilage from this and spoilage from this all end up back in the spoilage chute. And everything is within the footprint of our beacons. Nice and easy. Now we're probably not going to use beacons all around these. I just want to save enough space for them. But this will be our spoilage, not spoilage, our nutrients production. And we are also going to set up for you a request for nutrients. Okay, let's put our nutrients lines 1, 2, 3, 4. And our first will be output priority to the left, which will bring it here. So this system will be fed first, and you are going to be reading this belt, and you will have enable disable if nutrients are under, say, 100. And now this will start to fill up with nutrients. And our spoilage. Let's put our spoilage. Man, these things are really in the middle of everything, aren't they? You know what? Let's move these guys. Don't have to have them right here in the middle. Okay. So we have 4 lines of nutrients. You know what? We'll start with 1 and have 3 possible expansions here. And this will be our spoilage. Let's clear all these pipes. Actually, you still need power. Ah, we're out of these. Lone Wanderer! Come save me. Actually, go to Fulgora first. Because you want to pick up electromagnetic plants. What else can we pick up? We can pick up from Volcanus. And we have a foundries and everything, so it's not going to be a problem. Okay. This will be our bioflux. That will feed this system. And this will be our nutrients. We're gonna have another one of these here later on. Oh, we'll also need to go to Volcanus to grab some more belts for us. Let's clear as much as we can here. Grab this template and whoop. Expand our logistics network. Oh, we just don't have enough of these, and we're just using mostly iron and copper. Okay. So first thing we need an in. We need an in for Yumako. Let's save another lane here for spoilage. And we need an in for Yumako and thingy thingy. And one will go here and the other will go here. Now let's grab this and move it. Not here, not here, we need there. And you will be Yumako Mash. And this will need to be Yumako Fruit. And this will need to be Yumako Mash. Out. No, this goes in. This out, out, out. Could I bother you to give me some power? Could I trouble you with some power, please? Just I want to copy paste this. It's easier to do when there's no other stuff on it. There we go. We can do this. We can do this. Set this up as well. Okay. This is Yumako Mash out. And we can continue here, because we don't need the Yumako fruit on this line anymore. Nutrients in. And spoilage out. No, spoilage is here. There we go. And that's Yumako Mash. And now let's turn the other stuff to the other stuff. Actually, no, you're not. Yeah, no. I copied it too much. You need to go here. And you need to get in there. There we go. Ah, see, we're already out of belts and stuff. Okay, we've got the electromagnetic plant. Let's go to Vulcanus and grab some more belts. No, let's turn jelly bean into jelly bean. Jelly nut, not jelly bean. Into jelly. There we go. And this system is going to stay the same. And And now we have Yumako Mash and Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean. No, this is Yumako Mash, this is Jelly Bean. And this will be our nutrient path. We're not impinging on any pentapods here, are we? I'm hoping. Okay, now next, what do we need? We need iron. Should we get the other stuff out of the way first? And we don't quite have all the recipes just yet. Should be like a sulfur recipe somewhere. Maybe it's this one. Don't think so. This is for the advanced asteroid. Bacteria cultivation. Oh, we need to make bioflux for this. Oh, there we go. Bioflux processing. We need to make bioflux. Okay, fair enough. I think carbon just needs spoilage. Did I have the okay. This is that one. I don't think this is not the final version I had for the iron processing thingy. Okay, so we need fuel, carbon, sulfur, plastic, rocket fuel, sulfur, and okay, so we put biosulfur and carbon together because they both use spoilage. And rocket fuel from jelly will be its own thing, I think, and bioplastics will be its own thing, I think. Okay, so we need, let's say 1, 2. Try to think. Yeah, we got these two. We got the iron and copper, which we use these. But I want these to go towards the other stuff first, before they get to copper and iron. Okay, so let's save these 2 spots for now. And it's gonna go here. It's gonna go here. What time is it? Oh boy. The day is almost over and we are just starting here. Oh no. Our lone wanderer has run out of fuel? What happened? Why are we moving so slowly? Still have because we're getting limited by not having enough fuel. I did not wait long enough between trips to let it build up a fuel reserve. Let's build a couple more of these, just so we can connect this to power. Alrighty. Those are not Pentapods. It's stuff I forgot to gather. Okay. I've got the power. Okay, let's clear on these glyphs because they are in the way. Let's clear out these exploding trees here. Okay. So let's just mark these locations, and this will be for spoilage, and these are going to be for something. And these are going to be for fuel, and I guess plastics. And what are we doing? We have the jelly over here. Whichever one uses the jelly. No, whichever one uses the umakomash is the first one. Okay, copper. Wait, I'm out of biochambers? No. No, I'm just out of earth, a landfill. That's what I'm out of. It's okay, we have landfill on the way. Okay, now this system will need to be a little bit different. Actually, it needs to be a little more like this, because we will need an activator here. Okay, so this is going to be pretty much the same for everybody. Yeah, because they're all going to need nutrients. So this system will be applied to everybody. I'll bring pipes from this side, I believe. Actually, put these here. There we go. So we can bring light oil from over there. Actually, no, that's not the recipe. It's not the recipe we want. We need this recipe. Just jelly and... yeah, it's just jelly. Put this in the meantime, just so we can mark it. Okay, you will be copper bacteria. No, you need to be copper recycling. How do we get recycling again? We need to make bioflux. Okay, let's go cut down a Yumako tree. And the thingy thingy. Actually, make this Yumako mash. The mash. The monster mash. And this. And how much do you need for bioflux? Oh, we need 15 of those. So we definitely need more Yumako. Ah, I know where I forgot. I forgot to make bioflux. That's what I forgot. Yeah, no, you go over here. You will go over here. You will go over here. And here we are going to make some bioflux. And I think we need like this. And your exit will be bioflux. How much are we making? 4. Okay. Yeah, I think this case, this will need, the in will need to be the heavy one. Need to output bioflux, and you get in this and this. There we go. Okay, no wonder is here. What's going on? Do we not have enough? We don't have LDS. On Volcanus, we don't have plastics. We did not run out of coal. We just did not properly connect all of our connectors. Also, why is this not one going in this output? Okay, let's do it like so. Just stay here long enough to make sure everything actually works out properly. Come on, do the thing. Don't tell me you don't have any. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we've got coal. It's cool. So cool. Okay, we got some petroleum gas. Actually, well, petroleum gas wasn't what was missing. What was missing is the coal. Okay, we got plastics on the way. Okay, things are sorted out. That's good thing I checked up. It's important to every now and again check up on your investments. Okay. So here's what we'll do here. You will go here. This will be the Yumako mash, and the jelly will come from here. There we go. Now we'll come in on both sides here. And let's have a priority. No, not input, output. Output put it to the left. Because we need to feed the bioflux before everything else. I forgot to make the bioflux and all of these things. Spoiled. Okay. And we will need some nutrients. Okay, that's enough jelly. Boop. There we go. Now we have the technology. We got the nutrients. We can make these now. What about the other stuff? Ah, we need 25 of these. And that'd be enough. No, we're missing one. Gosh, darn it. Okay, we need some more Yumako. Ugh. Actually, doesn't that give us yeah, it gives us movement speed. Keep forgetting we have the ability to use these. Okay. Put this here. This should be enough. Boom, boom, boom. Now we've got the tech that we need. Why are we not researching things? What are we missing? Fucking chemical science back. What's your problem now? No engines, no ooh, wait. Are we out of flux? We're out of calcite. Yeah. Calcite was a problem because we weren't... Were we not mining any? Oh, because we didn't have rocket. We didn't have the rockets to launch this calcite into space. Okay. Now we have fuel, we have LDS. Not a lot, but some. Okay. This should sort itself out over time. It's not a problem. We've got our own issues to deal with here. Okay. Now, this was the bioflux in. Needs to go here. This is a bioflux out. Spoilage out. Nutrients in. Burn spoilage, and this will be biosulfur because it also uses the spoilage as an item. I'm going to need to separate their output though. Okay. And this thing goes there. And this will be... actually, we can use this one here. And this is biosulfur. And the input will be bioflux and spoilage. And here the input will be only spoilage. And the output will be carbon. Output can go like so. I think what we should do is do like this. This will fill both sides of a belt. We'll do the same here. And this will need to be have an output over here. Well, this will go over output over here. This is input. So it'll be bioflux and spoilage. So spoilage will come from here. This is the wrong direction for the spoilage. Okay, this is the bioflux out. We're going to split it here to both directions. Oof. It's getting late. We're not going to finish this today, but let's at least... Okay. This is spoilage output over here. Nutrients input over here. Okay, this is B. From jelly. And this needs to be bioplastic. Okay, let's flip those. I want the water pipes to be here. This setup is not going to work quite the same. Let's see how we can do this. This bioflux and Yumakomash. So this needs a specific in, which does not need to continue. So the bioflux and Yumakomash. And the output is bioplastic, otherwise known as plastic. Okay, here we need bioflux and jelly. And the output is going to be fuel. Which needs to go here so we can have access to the water. This goes here. There's our offshore pump. Actually, I think we can get one here. No. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, now how do I split? Oh, I didn't set out output for these. Let's put them like so. And you are going to be like so. And that's coal and so carbon and sulfur. This will be this is plastic and okay, let's sort out the inputs first. Okay, so we need bioflux on both of these, but one will need Yumakomash and one will need jelly. I think it's inevitable that we are going to need to use an outside belt here. I know, so inelegant. Actually, what you can do as well is go like this. Take this out over here. There we go. And now we have more room to play here. So this is be bioflux and jelly. Where's bioflux? This is the bioflux. Let's continue it over here. This is a little awkward, but it's gonna be fine. Let's put this here. And the jelly. Jelly is this one. The upper one. And you can go, we need to go to get you over here. So will be our fuel line. And we need a similar thing over here for this input. And we will split this into this. That's Yumako, right? Let's double check. Yeah, this is the Yumako one. This might be a little easier to do when you have stuff on the belt that can actually identify what you're looking at. Okay, now fuel is our limitation here. What's our fuel production situation here? We don't have the light oil. Suppose we can add these. Power is not an issue, pollution is not an issue. And then we can just add, you know what, let's just double this situation here. Did I build them? I did build them all here, right? Yeah, we've got the stuff that we need to make. What time is it? Oh! Look at that. Already the stream is over. Dinner time. I don't want to... Mom! I want to keep playing, man. But mom! I want to play. Hopefully this should be good. We need to increase these a little bit more, but not. Let's I think this will give us a little more juice out of them. Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. This will just be as productive as we can make them. Suppose we'll need more of these as well. Let's build just one other layer. And for the rest of it, I think we'll need to start using beacons here. If you want to expand this. Am I even making any beacons here? No. Yeah, I am actually making. I do have some beacons. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, now we're making a few more fuels per minute. Okay, now we're actually loading the Lone Wanderer. Does now this have calcite? No. Because the Vulcanus barge doesn't have enough time to actually load it. Oh boy. Okay, let's just finish sorting this stuff out, so we don't we're not left with a big old mess here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this manually. Actually, we don't really have to waste so many underground belts here. Okay, and this will take all of our materials to over here, where we shall build our main bus, main mall. This is the bus. Okay, position of the nutrients might not be ideal, but we can build more over here if we want to. This base will be able to serve us for a very long time. Okay, and the inputs and outputs, let's just make sure these are connected. The spoilage out. And the nutrients in. Oh boy. Oh, we need way more than 1,000. We need, it's being 2K. And we need a hell of a lot more of these. Let's be 300. Yes, we actually have all of them. Yeah, okay. We're not missing any of these. All right. Look, we are almost done with setting up our system here. Our belt processing system for Gleba. It is going to be quite robust and very helpful, very useful, very easy. Next, we need to set up the copper and iron. These are the last two that we are missing. Do I still have my... No, I don't. Can I get No, no, yes, tiles, no earth. Yeah, I'm just updating this so that it actually includes the power. So we don't have to rebuild it manually every single time. Go clear up some of these trees. So we'll have copper and iron over here. And I believe that should be it. I'll build some foundries over there, and let's mark some things. Build some foundries over here. This will be a material processing situation. Our mall will be around here. This will be an agricultural area. We won't be needing all of this area, though, I think. We'll be needing way more of the green locations. We should. Oh, but we have to start here on the soil that we can actually use. Can we make artificial soil yet? Yes, we can, actually. Requires extra seeds, though, so... Oh, I forgot. Just do this before I forget. Because it's going to be a problem. This output also includes seeds. And this one as well. And we need to separate them. Into here. Actually, yeah. Should be. Hey, cold coffee. How's it going? Give me a hug. We're just about to finish. Stream is just about to end. I'm just doing something that I hope it's very important not to forget to pick up those seeds here as this is being made. In fact, we should already can start to process some of these. Don't worry, this will all be spoilage. But look at the amount of nutrients we're getting out of this. Yeah. Bioflux is insane for nutrients. Alright. So we need to set up copper, we need to set up iron, and we need to set up the ends of all of these belts so that they'll divert back to the spoilage. And we need to figure out where to send the spoilage. We need to build some burner towers here. To basically make these nuclear reactors not necessary in the long run. Alright. What time is it? Okay. I really gotta go. Okay. That is it for the day. It's a bit of a short day, but that's how you have it. I'll be back here tomorrow to finish what we have started, the Gleba expedition. And yeah, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. Don't worry. We'll. What I like about this thing is that we pretty much built all of it, and then flip a switch here, and then whoop, everything starts working at the same time. It's quite magnificent. I feel like you need a clip note to what to do next session. That requires organization. I did not become a streamer to be organized. The whole point of live streaming is that you click a button, you start talking, and then when it ends, you fuck off and do something else. I don't edit. I don't have to upload anything. Everything is just like go. If I wanted to be organized, I'd edit videos to YouTube. I'd be way more popular. I just don't want to do that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Speaking of YouTube, VODs will be on YouTube. And actually, I think the last one from yesterday did not upload. I need to check it out. Yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow with more of this. Thanks for watching. That's it from me. Bye.